so today I am joined by Rosemary, and she has an amazing story which I just cannot wait for her to share with you today. So, Rosemary, how are you? Please introduce yourself.
My name is Rosemary Phillips. I am from Michigan and I joined Alma's group in October of last year. So when I started with you, I still had my business. It was called Michigan Splash Marketing, but I was a little bit all over the place. I was web building, I was designing, I was branding, I was doing logos, I was doing all the things. And then I met you in your program and you helped me streamline all my processes so that I could take on more clients, really understand my value and my worth so I could charge more. And also, your group meetings once a month where everybody just chit chats and we talk really helped me gain a lot of insight on other women are also facing maybe some of the things I was facing, and that we should value ourselves just as any other male person in our field. So thank you for everything.
So, you shared with me the other day that you went from 2 to 7 clients
Mhm.
while you were here. It's just like, wow. All
We
right,
have
so
8.
8 clients.
We have
Did you
8. I
just
just got another one.
Yes, that's what I want to hear. What were you really struggling with before you joined that allowed, and like, what was it that, like, okay, you had 2 clients before you joined, you had 2 clients on that number. Then you jumped to 8 clients within a 12-month period. So you're pretty much very, very booked right now. Where were you before and where are you now? Like, what happened in that transformation?
So I'm not going to lie. In January and February, when you dropped all those big courses, I was a little overwhelmed and I felt like a little had like some squirrel brain going on. But I liked how you showed everyone every single aspect of marketing, from social media to brand development to all the things you had in there. And I felt like when I did that in those courses, after I understood, so I tried to do all of the things you said. I did them all at once. I didn't just like pick one thing or another. I did them all and then realized, well, that's not going to work for me. So before I met you, I was doing website building, I was doing logo creation, branding, and then I was doing social media. I was running people's social media. So after I did the beginning courses and understood everything, I really niche down and I didn't do everything anymore. So while we still help with branding, it's not as often in website development. We will still do it if we're requested. But right now we do social media, we do consulting, and then we do social media management. And we also offer ebooks that can help people.
So what would you say was the shift that allowed you to like go from the 2 to 8 clients? The mindset shift you needed to make? Because we talk a lot about mindset as well in the community.
uh, so I think for me is I think it was just my light bulb went off after just listening to all the ladies and meeting great gals outside of your community. We would like talk on Zoom outside. We would meet in your group and then be like, oh, let me chat with you. So building those friendships and understanding the gal I met with in your group that I'm close with, she was a few more years ahead of me in her business. So I would say, I feel like X, Y, and Z, I'm like stuck on this. And she'd be like, girl, what you talking about? Stop it. Like, you are like functional. You understand your business. Why are you doubting yourself? And I was like, you're right. No, I am. I guess I am. Alma says that all the time. She said, hello. I know. So I think it was just for me, like my light bulb went off. I mean, I've been doing social media for over 11 years. I had a handmade bridal business that we built from the ground up. We got it to 6 figures. We had a manufacturing facility. It was great. And for me, I thought that was going to be my path in life. But I wanted it to grow. So I would contact marketing firms and say, can you help me? I really want to, get this bigger than I already was. And they kind of poo-pooed me and was like, you're a handmade bridal company. Are you kidding me? Or they would give me these huge prices, but they would not give me any ROI. So for me, I was frustrated because as a small business owner, you want to know where every single dollar is going and where it's being spent. So that's when we decided, my husband and I were just going to figure this out. And I did all the classes and I did all the learning. And I actually taught 2 semesters at our local Schoolcraft Community College SBDC program. And I taught women and gentlemen there how to understand Etsy and how to sell online. So it's been quite a journey for sure.
And so one of the things that I think we talked about, and I talk about it a lot, was how you can offer different things that don't take up so much of your time, like consulting. So as I understand, you actually made that shift and you started offering consulting. So tell us about how you went from just done for you services to also offering consulting. And where does that fit in your business? So like, do you also offer done for you? How does that look now?
So I still offer done for you options, but for me, I have found with the economy and what's going on, a lot of businesses do not have the big budgets and ad spends for somebody to come in and do the management of the social media. So that's when I started realizing I can offer consulting services. I get an hour of my time to them, and then they have this plan and they can move ahead, and then we meet every month and we just go over what the plan is, how they're going to implement it, what their strategy is, and what their struggles are. And if they're having a hard time, I just give them suggestions, or then I say, if you'd like me to take this over, I'd be happy to. I give them that option. So there's always like a slow upsell there.
How do you feel that you made that change in your business to offer consulting?
So I was really scared at first because I doubted myself. And by listening to everybody in the group, and you always are saying, what are you doing? Why aren't you doing this? I realized that I needed to do this. And I felt like I'm very knowledgeable and I can do this. And it just has really helped take some of the load off because I don't have to get as many management clients when I have the consulting clients that can make out that. And it's actually less time consuming for me because sometimes these social media clients, depending on the ones I have, some of them like a lot of reels all built out by me. So that's a lot of time. So consulting for me hasn't made it as stressful. I feel like it's taken kind of a load off, but has helped financially as well.
Yeah, I think a lot of people who do done for you services, that was one of the reasons why I started offering consulting and I built an agency because like I'm not going to spend all this time on my laptop creating reels and carousels and videos and editing. Like, I see a lot of women complain when they become booked out with clients, and it's because they're spending so much time. And this is what we teach inside the program. It's like how to pretty much shift your business model so you have the freedom and you have more time. So how does it feel now with your schedule, and how do you feel you're compared to like before, which is done for you services?
So before I was constantly I felt like I was chained to my computer. Like I couldn't go anywhere. I couldn't do anything. Now I'm able to do things outside of work. I'm not chained to my computer 8 hours a day. I only do social media management on certain days, consulting on others. And then I have other days that I don't work marketing. Like I do other things.
Yes, I love it. When it comes to the time management, what systems do you have in place? Like, I do teach a lot about systems. So what did you learn from the group as far as, implementing that?
Block your time. You're a big proponent on schedule your time, block it. I remember you saying like months ago, if you want to work on like a Sunday, you work on a Sunday, or I want to work on a Monday, but that's all you do. Like if you do your videos, you do a video all day long. You just do videos all day long. You don't go from videos to your social media management client, to your consulting client, to I got to go build that logo real quick and then send that over. Oh, I got to go do these emails. You're like, no, stop it. Only do one thing a day. So for me, that was huge in my time management and how I was able to do things. So certain clients, I can do an entire month in an hour and be done.
I love this. What types of strategies are you using now and that have actually worked for you to get more clients since being in the program?
So I tried the social media aspect, which I'm going to go back to, but I didn't find a huge return on investment on that for me personally. I know for other people, it does amazing things. So I just go on some networking platforms that have helped me get more national clients. The networking platforms that I'm on, we just have one-on-ones, and it's know, like, and trust the person that you're dealing with. So it's never really a sale. So for me, they say, "How is your business? What are you all about?" And I just say, "Oh, I do Michigan/marketing. I'm the problem solver in companies." And they're like, "What are you talking about?" And I said, "Oh, I help companies understand social media, how it can help you, how it can drive sales, how it can just push you out farther on platforms and get you in front of people that you never thought you would get in front of." And then all of a sudden they get quiet and go, like, "What does that mean? Like, is it super expensive?" And then I'll tell them, "I can do social media management for you, or I can do a consulting. And that's you taking the control of your own company. And I just give you the tools to help." And that kind of gets them sometimes.
So my next question is, how has the growth that you've experienced changed you personally and professionally?
It's given me more time outside of work with my family and my little small farm that I run here. So I'm able to diversify my time, and it's professionally helped me be more confident and not being scared of going after the big clients anymore.
I love that. And tell us about your farm. This is the type of life that we should all be living. We all need to get a farm and raise our own food. Do you grow your own food or have like raised, but
We do.
homesteading? Is it homesteading?
Yes, we have a homestead. We left the city, the Metro Detroit area, 3.5 years ago. We left the bustle and just the cityness, and we built a homestead. We're here on 7 acres. We have 2 fruit tree orchards. We have fresh produce that we grow non organically and no chemicals. And we also just started getting into cut flowers. So we love to do that. We have an apiary with bees. We have goats, ducks, and chickens, and all the fun things on a farm.
I love it. And so how do you feel like your business is helping you build that life? Looks like it is to some degree because you're not in the city.
Right. My business has financially helped me be more secure. And also, it's helped me in my personal life grow my farm and to build structures and do things that maybe I wouldn't be able to do if I worked just a standard 9 to 5.
Yes, that is what I tell people all the time. And I think that's the goal. It's like that's the why, right? Everybody has their own why,
Right.
right? And yours could be because you want that freedom and
Yes.
nature and being in, just growing your own food and having that time for family and your health, right? That's so important.
Absolutely. My thing was also, I was spending all my time building other people's companies for them on social media and doing all the marketing. And I realized, what am I doing? Why am I not doing this for me? So, yeah, that's why I was just like, Alma's right. She keeps saying this over and over. I feel like you were a broken record, like, because you're constantly like, stop it, don't do that. Like,
Well, you know what it is too? It's the mindset because I think that's really the biggest thing. I think a lot of women know what to do. I think a lot of women are extremely talented, and sometimes we underestimate how powerful we can be, right? And with a lot of the women that I've mentored over the years, it's about getting the support and accountability and being in the room with other women so that we all hold each other accountable, right? I feel like the community holds me accountable as well. Like I'm so inspired by so many members. I think that's the power of being in community. And I believe right now where we're going in the world, we need to be in community. It's just so important. It's very powerful.
absolutely, I couldn't agree more.
All right. So thank you so much, Rosemary.
Thank you for
Yeah,
having me.
yeah, and I'll see you on the next coaching call we have.
Okay. Sounds great.
All right. And also, I will put Rosemary's information about her and her business. And if you're watching this and you need social media consulting or marketing support, connect with Rosemary's in her
Thank
business.
you.
So we'll put all your info in the show notes as well.
Thank you so much.
All right. Take care.